up? It's Eric from I Prevail, hanging out here with my boy Chris. We just dropped a new record, Violent Nature, and we're about to talk about it.
Fantastic, Eric. Thanks for joining us today. Always a pleasure.
Hey, thanks for having me, man.
No worries, brother. So, I Prevail released your fourth studio album, Violet Nature, just last week. I know it hasn't been long, mate, but how's the early reception been? Is it what you hoped?
It's been incredible. It's been incredible. Just seeing the love on it, playing some of these new songs live. We we played one of the songs before the record came out at a CD release show, and people were just jumping, and it felt great, man. It felt great. It's good to finally have it out.
Nice. Now, the press release alludes to the fact that you've taken things to the next level with Violet Nature. Would you agree with that statement?
Uh, yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. We yeah, I mean, just like every record in the past, we always look back and go, okay, what can we do better and what can we improve and what can we how can we cut the fat? And yeah, with the heavier stuff, I feel like we've gotten found creative ways to get heavier and when it comes back to writing the hooks, the choruses, we spent a lot of time making sure that we loved every single one of them before it was made sure that each one felt like a 10 out of 10 before it went out the door. And yeah, just, after 10 or 11, 11 so years of writing, I think we're just starting to get it, just starting.
Just done. Well, can you dive into the album a bit more deeper from a musical point of view, mate, and like what you were going for this time around?
Yeah, I mean, the last couple records we had, I think it was like 14 songs on each of them. And I think looking back, we just how can we improve? Like I said earlier, what can we do better this time around? And I think with this record, we were very focused on making sure that there's no filler on the record. If we started a demo and it started to feel a little too in the same vein as another song, or we just couldn't find the right way to bring it to life and in the right way that made it could stand alone, not just be a track filler. We cut it early. We were like, okay, put a pause on it, put it in the side. We'll revisit it later. And then we just look back on the last record and we're like, all right, how can we make these choruses just more hooky? Like, how can we make these undeniable sing-alongs at shows and put a big emphasis on that? But yeah, I'm very stoked with what we did and just having 10 songs just means we can start writing sooner and start putting out, putting out new stuff quicker down the pipeline, I guess.
Now, the album starts with the track Synthetic Soul, which opens with an ambient piano-led passage before a rumble of guitars ushering the heaviness. And then it drifts in and out, sort of like a schizophrenic ex-girlfriend. And was that chosen as the first song to highlight the sonic disparity on the album?
It was, but what's funny about it is that was we were nearing the last few days we had to demo, and then we were going to the studio to track drums and vocals, and it's we were like, hey, maybe I really want to try and write something in this vibe and maybe it could be like a interlude or break up, these two songs. And at worst case, maybe it'll just be a live track that we go in between songs live. And after 2 days, we got back to the studio, one of the last days of demo, and we were like, oh man, I think the song needs to be more than just an interlude. And yeah, once we started just we let the music kind of guide where we needed it to take it, and once we were done with it, we were like, this has to be the first song on the record, right? So we cut the original first track. We didn't even move it. We just cut it. Yeah, because we were like, oh, that doesn't even feel cohesive anymore with the record. So we cut that song. This went in place, and I think looking back on it, it was like, wow, this I think is a great opening track because it's got the softness and the eeriness, then into the chorus, and then it brings just a taste of heavy, and it just perfectly worked out to be like something that encapsulated the rest of the record sonically for us.
Yeah, beautiful. Now, you recorded the album over two stints, one in December last year and another one in February this year. Was there a reason for that, or was that just circumstance?
Oh, just timing. Had to get back home for our families for Christmas and Thanksgiving. But yeah, we went down there, crushed a batch of songs, had the singles ready, and then went back and finished the last bit of the record. And yeah, it was a great great experience because we've always done it in our houses, and stu friends, producers' houses, or we were in an Airbnb, and this time it was really good experience to go in a nice studio and track in a vocal booth and a drum room and
It's a
just bring
luxury.
that up. Yeah, yeah, dude, it was awesome.
Was it difficult picking up again when you went back in February though? Like, did you pick up where you left off, or does it feel to you like two separate sessions?
It was a lot of picking up where we left off because all the songs were written, demoed out in our building, like in our rehearsal space. So everything was, tracked and rough tracked, and the ideas were all there. And so when we went to do the first bit, it was getting in the rhythm of it all and feeling the songs again. And then when we went home for that little bit of time and came back, we had the other songs that were like almost done, tracked with drums and the final vocals, and hearing the life it got from the demos to the final recordings just made me more excited just to hurry and get back down there and finish it. So
Yeah.
definitely felt like a continuation.
Yeah, cool. Now, this album also sees you assume both clean and harsh vocals for the first time, mate. So, how was that transition for you?
It's still a learning experience and a learning curve for sure. Especially playing these songs live and finding that transition going from the harsh to the first clean note and having the building the stamina to do, a 70-minute, 80-minute set. I want to once we start headlining be able to jam them all in. But with the tracking and recording, it was a fun process to find my voice, and I don't think I found it fully yet. I think that's still yet to come, but to be able to experiment and try things was really refreshing on this record for me personally.
I think you're being a bit modest, mate, because like not only did you assume both roles, you fucking nailed it, bro. Like, did you know you could sing cleans that well, or was it a bit of a shock for you?
In the past tours, Dylan and I, our guitarist, had to fill in for medical reasons and other reasons, just having to hop up there and last minute do a tour. And I picked up a little bit then, so it was like kind of, getting cast in the fire and just, Dylan saying 90% of it, but there's parts where, he's playing and needs me to hop on and sing a part. So I had that little bit of being thrown in the fire. So I knew there was something. What was it? I didn't quite know yet. But going into the studio, actually coming up with these melodies and singing them myself and hearing it's like, damn. Okay, I can do that. All right, let's try and push it, or let's bump it up a key. Let's see where I can go. Let's see what I can't do. It was a lot of fun learning like, okay, that's where my range is. That's where my high end is. Okay, I can put fry and this grit on it when I'm singing this style or this way. And that's what I mean. I'm still learning, but it was it was a cool moment when we started working on the vocals.
I bet. Did it change the way your writing approach? Like when knowing you're writing cleans for yourself as well. Like, did it change things at all there?
Not particularly. We've always been a band that we focus on whenever we've been writing is let's make the song sound as good as possible. Let's make it the best thing we can do. And then we'll go through and I'll sing it and oh, okay, that's a little unnatural. Okay, let's tweak that a little bit. And we've always kind of done that, but we focus on making the song, whether if I'm doing a big belty thing into a falsetto into a scream, if it sounds good, we're gonna go for it, and then I'm just gonna have to figure out how to do it live. I'll figure it out.
You sort of touched on this a bit before, bro, but ever since, like, I remember when you guys came out first in your first album, and I just, like, it blew me away, like, just the lengths you went to with your music that other people weren't going to. Like, does that come naturally to you guys, or is that something you have to work at?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you're talking like stylistic choices and stuff, I mean, I grew up listening from everything, man. Like whether it's like deathcore, death metal to pop music to I even dig some country, like rock. There's been so many different bands that I just love music, and the rest of the guys have all had similar where it's not just this kind of style of music they like, and so to be able to look at and see what we like about where's the Venn diagram touch on little bits of everything and just going for it. Especially like the first EP was like, Well, we want to have a song that's heavy. We want to have an acoustic song. We want to have something that's got a little bit of electronic in it. We want to do something that's got like a pop punk rock radio kind of driving, guitar part. Like we want to kind of experiment it with it all. And then I feel like when we did Lifelines, we kind of pulled back on the pushing the limits just a little bit, and it left room for the next record to really, like on Trauma, to really expand on, what we wanted to do since the beginning.
Yeah, very nice. Now, you guys were out here just last year with Parkway Drive for their 20th anniversary tour, and I saw you at the
Yep.
Brisbane show and you nailed it. And from all reports, you nailed it night after night. Like, have you given thought to coming back and doing your own headline shows? I'm sure you get a couple of people.
Absolutely, man. After that, I was floored. First of all, Parkway Drive are legends, and for them giving us that opportunity, it was so sick. And yeah, I feel like we played in front of a ton of new fans and people that may not have even heard of us. And the bummers now is like, oh, we went to go write a record. Oh, we got some states touring. Oh, we these obligations. All right, when can we get back? When can we get back? So if it's not 26, it's going to be early 27. We're getting back as soon as possible.
Yeah, sounds good, brother. Well, in the meantime, you take care of yourself. Violent Nature is out now, and it's like I've been following you guys from the start, and I think this is your best work yet. And I know there's even better to come, brother. So congratulations. We'll see you when you get here.
Chris, thank you so much, man. That means the world. Yeah, I can't wait to come back. Thanks for the opportunity and for everyone listening. Thanks for the love and support.